Hey, welcome back, Jack, to another episode of the Zolyin podcast. Today I have a funny one for you. Last night, we did do a live stream, so if you're wondering, where's yesterday's video? Well, there was a live stream last night, about 10 or so p.m. I think it was a little bit after 10. Right? We were having technical issues. If you are someone who is subscribed to the Telegram channel, you would see the actual video, the live stream itself. It's about an hour or so long, and I think it's pretty funny. We cover this entire topic right here, which is the let's declare a amnesty, let's forgive each other kind of article. If you are not registered or subscribed to it, which is just an update, by the way, it's just an updates channel. All it does is give you all the links for every video that is made, when it's done, or a stream if it's coming out, or if there is a stream or any kind of update. It's just like my community tab. It's actually the real OG community tab because I didn't have a community tab for a while. So if you're interested, that's where it's at. Alright, so click on that. I'll put the thing inside the description where you can go. You will not be disappointed. There's also some content every now and again I put that's just Telegram exclusive, right? So it's not listed, and that's pretty much how I roll, man. I don't like to reward YouTube too much. I like to reward more people who are like looking at the back stuff, stuff behind the scenes in the corner, because you never know what could happen. Maybe one day I wake up and ain't no YouTube, So there you go. Also, this topic right here, I'm not gonna go too into depth. I'm just gonna go and give you my overall view of the actual article. Give you a quick Cliff's Notes. Okay, the humor is most likely not gonna be here, whereas that stream was very funny, very funny. I enjoyed it. So there's that. So let's talk about this. Let's declare a katana event amnesty. Let me tell you something. Isn't it funny? Isn't it funny? I think it's hilarious that people really thought they could try this, and I knew it was coming. I knew they were going to do this because they always do this. People who are about the mainstream norms, all they do is chase articles. Didn't I tell you guys that? They chase news events. They chase news events like Marvel chases their own events. From event to event to event to event to event. No critical thinking, no brain power at all whatsoever. Like, if you even applied a tiny bit of critical thinking, you would see you would see that this is constantly that these guys are doing it. Like, just a constant flow of next event, next event, next event, next event, next event. There's no breaks. They just don't stop, because they're obsessed. They're addicted. News is their news is their their air. Like, they can't go without it. It's like crack to them. They're crackheads, and for news, right? For the next new thing to be afraid of. I think there's people who have phobias. I think this is a philia. Okay, I think this is philia. Okay, I don't know if that's even a word, but the love of fear. I don't know if that's a word, but that's what I think. Okay, they love to be afraid at all times, and be obsessed at all times, and chase the next thing at all times. And so the overall view of this is, no matter all the bad stuff that we did to you, and all the crazy stuff that was said, let's forgive each other. Let's meet in the middle. Like, no, there is no middle. You've destroyed your own worldview, right? A long time ago. You destroyed all, connection with people, because you threw away humanity. A lot of people passed away when they, were given the opportunity to see their children or their grandkids. You didn't allow that. You tried to control a thing called a virus that is uncontrollable. Let's be honest. It is a part of nature now. Whether it came from a lab or it didn't come from a lab, it doesn't even matter. It's part of the system. It's part of the biosphere now, right? It is part of the earth now, okay? It is part of the air. You cannot escape the air. It's not alive. It's part of our everyday lives, and I knew that was gonna happen. The first thing I saw when I said, oh, this thing's happening. Oh, yeah, this is gonna be part of our lives now. And then people, fought it and fought it and fought it and fought it tooth and nail and dragged other people down. Now, again, I don't care what you believe. Believe whatever you want to believe, right? Just don't drag me down with you, okay? If you want to believe in some horrible stuff that'll ruin your life, fine. You have the freedom to do that. That is part of the American freedom, the independence, right? That is part of your human rights, is to believe in whatever. But dragging me down with you is a whole entire other can of worms, okay? It is a 1,000,000% a different story, okay? And so these people didn't care. They didn't stop. They didn't look at people's humanity, and they cost people their jobs, their livelihoods. They changed lives for the worse, right? They crashed the economy when they forced truck drivers to get the wax, when a lot of truck drivers were like, we don't want that. Okay, we're gonna quit. They started this, okay? Now, I said this a while back, that Elon, with the whole selling, with this China drama, that's really what started the small parts of the economy crashing down. But that kind of thing would have bounced back anyway, had the economy not have these issues with the wax and all that. You don't stop the foundational things that make America money and expect things to work out. This is not going to work. And that's before the war, right? That's before the whole Ukraine thing. When this started, meat was going up, skyrocketing. Eggs was going up, skyrocketing. Food was going up, skyrocketing. Because at the end of the day, truck drivers run, pretty much the economy as far as the food industry is concerned, right? And if the food industry is going up, everything is also going up. I'm sorry, forget about anything else. Like, everything else is going up in price. I don't care what anyone tells you. And so they started this with the fear-mongering. A lot of people's lives, their livelihoods ruined. A lot of people's lives ruined for nothing. For nothing. Just for complying. For something that doesn't even make any sense. Something that lacks any sense. An experimental drug. An experimental medicine that wasn't finished yet. That wasn't, fully tested yet. That wasn't ready yet. Okay? Now people want amnesty, forgiveness, for things that was said in the dark, for things that were said that were in an emotional state of uncertainty. There's so much gaslighting in this article. These people are absolutely never going to be forgiven. We are never going to forget. Okay? Again, we moving on. I told you guys before, we went our shadow path. We went on our journey. We went to our shadow, you took in the shadow pill. You went down your own way and you did your own thing. Why do we need them? This is our normal. The normal has been set. We have decided the normal. We said, all right, you guys are weird. We don't like this. We're going to go down this normal path. And that's what happened. And now everything's working out. Anyways, that's my take on this whole thing. These people have ruined their own lives. And it's kind of funny, unfortunately. But it is what it is. What do y'all think about that? Let me know in the comment section. Have a great day. God bless you. And you guys have a great weekend too. Oh no, that's the wrong one. Take care.